Good morning. Can everybody hear me? Okay, I'm glad you can. You may not be in a couple of minutes because I tend to ramble on and on. I'm not going to do that today. I always promise that too. But my name is Elliot Wilhelm. I am the programmer of a film series called the Detroit Film Theater. It takes place in this room, the Detroit Institute of Arts Auditorium. This auditorium next year will be 100 years old. The film series, thanks. I can't say I was here when it opened, but sometimes it feels close. Having programmed the theater for 52 years, I've seen a lot of films, I've seen a lot of audiences, but prior to the DFT, as we call the Detroit Film Theater Series, prior to its opening in 1974, I very often attended meetings of an organization called DAFT, which was at that time called Detroit Area Film Teachers. And that acronym has changed over the years to ultimately be Digital Arts, Film, and Television. I believe that's what the name stands for at this point. It began in 1969, 5 years before this film series that I programmed began. And the enthusiasts there were all people who were excited about the possibilities of using motion pictures to teach and of telling stories and sharing with younger people ways in which to tell their own stories using film. Ultimately, that expanded into video. Ultimately, it expanded into other digital means, but always storytelling, always presenting visions, and presenting them in a theater, presenting them particularly in a theater of this size. We have more than 1,000 seats in here, in which to see your work. And right now, of course, we're talking about the elementary and junior filmmakers, to see their work projected on a large screen and to hear the reaction and response of audiences is very, very exciting. And for me, having been able to make this theater the home of the Michigan Student Film Festival for more than 30 years now, has been one of the things we point to with the most pride. We may have feature films that get nominated for a number of Academy Awards. That happened this year. The premieres of those films in this part of the Detroit metropolitan area. But there's really nothing we are prouder of than presenting the work of young filmmakers who may or may not go on to careers in filmmaking, but certainly will use their knowledge of the techniques of assembling images and sound to tell stories and to reveal something about themselves as a part of their growth into adulthood, a part of their growth into communication with others, and for many of us, a way of understanding and appreciating the beauty of filmmaking, the beauty of using that medium to tell stories. This museum has exhibited film as an art form since it opened in 1927, which is pretty remarkable. It's one of the first museums in North America to do so and to recognize it as one of the major art forms that are displayed in this museum. We're really, really proud and happy to be continuing that tradition today, and we hope you enjoy and appreciate all of the films that you're going to be experiencing. We've got a number of guests today, if they've still got time left to talk, and right now I want to introduce you to the president of DAFT, Nina Barlow Glover. Nina.
Thank you, Elliot. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out today to see your incredible films on the screen today. I'm so excited to see them all. And, whoops, here we go. I want to welcome you as you got from Elliot. We're one of the longest running film student film festivals in the country. It's now in its 58th year, and we are again live streaming on daftonline.org. So I want to say hello to everyone who's listening on the live stream. The live stream will also be a link on our festival page online, so you can always show friends, and the whole reels, all the films will be on that live recording. We're sitting in one of the jewels of Detroit. Elliot has created an amazing program here in this beautiful theater that was built in 1927. And the DIA and the auxiliary called the Friends of the Detroit Film Theater are responsible for this beautiful theater. We can't thank the DIA and the Detroit Film Theater enough for its longstanding partnership with DAFT. We especially would like to thank the staff for their annual support. Every year they help us put this festival on. That includes Elliot Wilhelm, Emily Bauer, Gwen Lindsay, Joe Grignano, and Ellen Cooley. And we're so grateful to the staff. Can I have a round of applause for the staff? Thank you. It took over 60 judges to view more than 460 festival entries. A record this year, we had 466 entries. We're excited to have so many judges take part this year, either on our first or second round of judging. And many of our festival judges are here today, so I'd like to ask festival judges to stand, and we can thank them for their expertise and their time. I was one. Now, we know behind every great student is a media teacher who has the key to the equipment cabinet, and they do so much more. Inside of your program, you will find the names of the dedicated teachers and coaches who have made a difference for this year's 466 submissions. Look at all those teachers and schools. We could not do it without our teachers. So now I would like to invite this year's Michigan Media Educator of the Year for last year, Stephanie Harbison from Romeo School District, and I'd like her to join me at the podium. There you are, Stephanie, to introduce the 2026 Media Educator of the Year. You kind of have to speak right into it.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Welcome. Each year, DAFT chooses an educator that deserves to be honored, and this year's 2026 Media Educator of the Year has worked diligently with his students to submit impactful films to this year's festival and many festivals in the past. DAFT awards the 2026 Educator of the Year award to Brett Solomon of Detroit Country Day School of Film. You can read all about Brett on page 6 of your program, including a selection of comments from his students and parents that have great things to say about him. While he's not able to attend this morning's festival, please give Brett a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. And I'd like to not only thank Stephanie, but on behalf of DAFT, thank Brett for his outstanding devotion to students and learning. We are excited to have a special guest today. I'm very excited. We have Dan Greeny, who is a past participant of our film festival. So he started out in the audience like you. He started making stop motion and claymation shorts at age 11. And in early high school, he joined DAFT's programs, including our student animation workshop and our summer focal point film camp. Dan submitted some of his animations to this film festival in the mid-90s. Dan says that his work co-creating with other DAFT students was instrumental in his being able to attend prestigious colleges such as the New York University Tisch Film School and UCLA Film School. Dan earned his degrees at Beloit College and DePaul University's Master of Fine Arts program, and after graduation, he contributed as a writer to the feature film Framing John DeLorean and the documentary Clay Dream about Will Vinton. Dan now lives in Los Angeles, works as a writer, among other things, and he also lives in Michigan, and we're delighted to have him here with us today. Before Dan comes on stage, I'd like to take a minute and watch his 1996 student animation workshop project he did with a group of students, and it's called Channel Surfing. So it just kind of blows me away that 1996 was 30 years ago. So let's take a look.
Five, four, three, two.
Today's number is 666.
Ooh, got milk?
Steps up to the
It's the amazing Blendomatic. Chia. Pet.
black shotgun letting loose.
Waffle cut French fry.
Chew mint gum.
Puree perch. You will die. Cha-cha-cha-chia. Yes, it's Chia Poodle. It's fun, easy. All you gotta do is spread the seeds, give it a little water and sunlight, and in 4 to 6 weeks, it may grow.
Looking back on the track for a little greenback. Got to find just the kind of losing my mind. Outside in the night, outside in the day. Looking back on the track, gonna do it my way. Outside in the night, outside in the day. Looking back on the track, gonna do it my way. Looking back. Looking for some happiness, but there is only loneliness to find. Turn to the left, turn to the right. Looking upstairs, looking behind.
So please help me welcome Dan Greeny.
Hey guys, so what'd you think? Did you like it? I actually, thanks. I did like the least amount of work on that. Everyone else was like, I mean, it was so much better than mine. I'm looking at it, and it's like crazy, 30 years. But so Nina asked me to introduce myself and talk about my career and how Daft has impacted both it and me. And I said yes because, of course, I want to give back to this organization, which has really given me so much over the years. But I got to be perfectly honest with you guys, I really didn't want to do it. And now that I'm here, I still really don't want to do it. I don't like talking about myself. I kind of hate it. But, you know, this is mainly the reason I don't really like talking about myself is because none of you know who I am. I mean, this is the first time you've ever seen me. And you heard my bio. You can look me up on IMDb. But what does that really matter to you guys? I mean, why should you care about me or what I've done? Then I thought, well, okay, maybe I should talk about the teachers that were so important to me. I mean, like, that's kind of the point, is to honor them. So I thought of names like from my high school, Kenny Zelnis, who was my journalism and visual communications teacher, who was actually the first person who told me about Daft, which was then called Detroit Area Film and Television. I guess now I'm finding out it was Detroit Area Film Teachers before that. And he knew I'd made claymation films and was interested in animation, So this led me to apply to what was the Student Animation Workshop, or SAW, which is the film that you guys just saw. There I met Annette Alexander Frank, Dick Rockwell, Vic Spicer, and the late John Prusak. But I also realized that you guys probably don't, even if you know the names, you probably don't know who they are or how important they were to so many groups of students before. And then something hit me. I realized I knew who I wanted to talk about. In fact, the person I want to talk about is the most important person in this room, and that's you. Now, at least you probably think you know who you are. Maybe some of you do. Maybe some of you already are smart enough to realize you're still trying to figure that out. But while you might not really know yet, I do. I know who you guys are. You're me. I've been you before in this very room. Not because we've lived the same exact experiences, could be exactly the opposite, but I know I'm you and I know you're me because we share one common denominator, and that goes beyond Daft, it goes beyond this room, way beyond Detroit and Michigan and even this country. We're all artists. We love and value the same things: paintings, plays, drawings, comics, books, music, and we hold a special place for movies. Every one of you, every single person in this room is an artist and is the future of American filmmaking. I know that sounds kind of pretentious and over the top. I know it's a bold statement, but you guys and girls are the people who will bring us into a new understanding of what movies are, what they can be. And I'm not kidding about it. I want each and every one of you to think about that. It's a big responsibility, but it's a big honor too. And it's also just the truth. It's just the fact. You guys are our future. And I don't really care how far you go with it either. I don't care if you go all through high school and go on to film school. I don't care if you, or like me, go to a 4-H facility in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of weirdos and make a dopey animation. You may or may not make a career of this, and I don't care. You may or not be successful in this creatively or financially. You might not win an Oscar. I don't care about that. If you love this medium, and if you love this art as much as I do, then do it. Live it, breathe it, believe in it. And if you don't want to do it, then at the very least be a fan. Show your support by watching as much as you can and talking about it as much as you can. Now, for all of those who do actually choose to pursue this as a job, let me make a humble suggestion. Be yourself. In many ways, that is your job. To take all your experiences, the best and the worst, and share them. Tell the stories we need to hear. Not just the ones we want to hear. You can tell those too. That's fine, and there's a place for that. But I want you to tell us the stories you need to share, the ones only you can tell. Always try to improve, obviously. Take feedback, especially negative feedback. Learn as much as you can from all that. But don't settle. Be yourself. Nobody else can do this. I can't do it for you. There's literally no one else in this universe who is you, so don't hide yourself. And if you do sometimes feel like hiding, then try to remember what I'm saying right now. If all those people I mentioned whose names you don't know taught me one thing, it's this. If you ever doubt yourself, if you feel like a fake or don't know if you can do it, take a look at yourself in the mirror and see yourself as you really are, and say it out loud. I'm an artist. Now go be one. Can't wait to see your guys' films. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Dan. And he struck a number of chords for me too. Partly why I am a part of DAFT is because I was a young filmmaker in junior high, and we didn't have DAFT in my school, so I didn't learn the skills that you're learning through our programs and through being able to submit at a film festival and see your work big on the screen. And so I am so happy to help support you grow in this art form. So grow as much as you can want and as much as you can. Perhaps, let's see, one sec. Lost my place for a second. Okay. Now, how about, I was going to say, everyone look at your program, but the lights went out. Look at your program about our special donors. Without them, this festival would not be possible. This includes the DIA and the Detroit Film Theater, the Michigan Arts and Culture Council, the National Endowment for the Arts, the Barbara D. Matthews Ladybug Fund, and most notably the Brookby Foundation, who has stood by us for thick and thin for years. We're very fortunate to have the following colleagues providing We're very fortunate to have the following colleges provide scholarships to this year's graduating seniors who have been accepted to their programs. So through DAFT, you can apply for scholarships to the College of Creative Studies, Lawrence Technological University. Sounds like we've got an alum over there. Motion Picture Institute, and University of Detroit Mercy. And thank you to those colleges that sponsor scholarships through DAFT. A special thanks to Hungry Howie's, who fed over 230 students at our December Student Symposium, and to Buddy's Pizza, especially Michelle Lawton and Katie Palatka over at the Buddies on Northwestern Highway in Farmington Hills. They continue to support us by feeding our hungry judges in April when we do the final in-person judging for this festival over at Lawrence Tech. Again, check your programs for more information on all of these amazing sponsors. So this is the community that surrounds us to help support you, and I'm very pleased. Now it's my pleasure to introduce your MC for today. Ryan Patrick Hooper is an award-winning host and producer of In the Groove on 101.9 WDET-FM, Detroit's NPR station. Ryan has covered stories for the New York Times, NPR, Detroit Free Press, Our Detroit, Spin, and Pace magazines. Since joining DTE in 2017, Hooper has expanded the station's art and culture coverage and received numerous awards from the Michigan Association of Broadcasting as well as other national organizations for his work. We're thrilled to welcome him back this year to the festival, and please give a nice round of applause to Ryan Patrick Hooper.
I'm so glad they used the good photo. That really captures me in my essence. Does anyone here listen to public radio? WDET lovers out there? For people that are younger, it's a podcast you can't control. That's what the radio is. I love being at this event. I think it's my third or fourth year of coming and hosting DAFT, and I've written about it for Our Magazine. I've learned a lot about it. I've watched a lot of these films. I'm a major advocate of it now, and I liked what Dan was saying about being yourself and also understanding that the stuff that you're doing right now can build an entire future. I started writing for my high school news magazine called The Acorn. That was out of Don Darrow, no longer around, now Royal Oak High School. And that work has gotten me here. It's gotten me into the New York Times. I mean, there's a very direct thread of having that stuff published to show the next person, to prove to them that you can do this. So know that this work is very, very important. It can take you absolutely anywhere, and I hope it does, because some of these films are absolutely mind-blowing. And it is really cool to see what's on the minds of the next generation and to pay attention to that, because there is nothing that will age you faster than not understanding the youth. Do you know what I mean? Do you agree with that? We got to pay attention to what they're thinking about, what they believe. I'll take that smattering of polite applause. Yes, give it up for the kids. That's why we're here. And who already have a great support system through this organization and through the parents and the family members that are here as well. So give yourselves a round of applause for coming and supporting too, because it means a lot. Once again, DAFT sponsored a festival program design cover contest that was open to all high school art students. Like I said, I've been coming here for a few years now, and this is my favorite design, absolutely. We received some great entries, and I'm happy to congratulate grand prize winner Mark Staton from Genesee Career Institute, Genesee ISD, and teacher Michael Crawford. And Mark is going to get a $200 cash prize for that winning design. So congratulations. It's a really great aesthetic. Looks fantastic. Very professional. Again, great work that's being done that can lead to a lot of different things. We also want to congratulate 2 more students, also from Genesee Career Institute, Camila Walters and Haley Smith, who each received an honorable mention for their designs and a $50 cash prize as well. For those who are not familiar with how this all works and what each award levels mean, you can look at your program on page 5, kind of breaks down everything that's going on there. In the first round of judging, up to 5 minutes of each video is viewed to determine if the work should be awarded merit, honor, excellence, or if it should be considered for best of show. Schools and student names are not revealed to the judges, and the judging rooms get random distribution of each school's submissions. Each juror makes notes on the judging forms, which will be returned to the students early next week, and that feedback is, again, one of the great things about this festival. I just got a note from my editor that I needed a complete rewrite for a story, and I'm excited to jump into that and take those notes seriously. Based on the input received from the first round, a second round of judging with media pros and college instructors determines the best of show honorees whose films you'll see today. And inside your program, you'll see over 460 submissions, which is absolutely insane. I love that. That's the highest number ever, right? That's a record for this festival. From high school students, 31 submissions from elementary and junior high students from across the state. We've also included an index of each school so you can look up all the awards each school received. Now let's enjoy the best of show selections from Michigan K-8 schools, and I'll be back in just a few. Enjoy the show, and thank you guys so much for being here today.
What do we do?
Plant a garden!
Plant a garden!
We are the green team.
We are the green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Save animals!
Save animals!
Don't you? It's so great. So many things to help the earth. It's great. Wait, pause. I have an idea. Should we tell them how it all started? That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Here at Hayes, we're a Michigan Green School since 2016, and every single year we have to do something new to keep that title of ours.
For a couple of years, we've been, Miss Lakatis has assigned for a couple people, she's made a green team. We also have a team of green ambassadors. It does eco-friendly projects to help the earth. Pretty much our whole school is basically like one, all combined. Miss Lakatis is the art teacher here at Hayes Elementary, and she's the one who made the green team. This is where it all started in Miss Lakatis' room. These are recycled turtle. We made him out of bottle caps, some plastic bags, and some kid holders, and some containers. A mistake in art, like if you accidentally rip a piece of paper, you can put it in a beautiful oops bucket so someone else could use that for like a project that they want to do. Like that ripped piece of paper could maybe be a tooth for their crocodile. The stuff that Miss Lakatis collects for us to use on Art Fun Days. And also she made a shoe made out of cardboard. And all of those materials would usually be thrown out, but she reused them to make beautiful artwork. Yeah, in the classroom, we have little recycling bins, and if they get full, the teacher would pick a student to go take the recycling out to the bigger recycling bin in the hallway. And then when the big recycling bin gets full, then we take that out to the curb so it can get reused.
We opened our pollinator garden to give butterflies and bees a home where they can get nectar and they can enjoy their life.
Like the 3 B's: bugs, butterflies, and bees.
Welcome to our pollinator garden. We started this team about 2 years ago. And don't judge it right now because it's the middle of winter and shading. But when in summer, the flowers are so pretty.
So that's why we started the pollinator garden, to help all the endangered insects, and bugs and bees, so we can help them. We planted milkweed for the butterflies. We planted a ton of flowers to help the bees, butterflies, and birds. Maybe at your house you could make your own garden to help like bees and butterflies when they come in the spring and the summer.
Go pollinators!
This is our endangered animal showcase at Hayes Elementary. This is the sea turtle that we symbolically adopted. It is no longer endangered thanks to our help from collecting money and symbolically adopting it.
We could save every single animal and collect money to save, and like we make projects of the animals.
This is the booth where we collect change for change, and you can vote for the tiger, axolotl, or emperor penguin. Every morning, people would come around with a cart and would collect change in these buckets. And what is called is change for change.
Whenever people don't want their food that is not opened or used, they put it in this. They can share it with other people. Even though you might not want food and you might just want to put it in the compost, you should at least just put it on the share cart because people can be hungry still if they had a small lunch or not enough lunch. Whatever they want, they can grab it off the share cart so they can take it to their feet and start eating. Instead of just buying more and more and more food, we can save it. We could share it. Because you're giving something away that you don't want to eat, instead of throwing it away, you're sharing it with other people. Every single Wednesday is waste-free at Hayes Elementary. Every time you get a ticket for being waste-free, the announcers call you
you can go to the art room and win a free prize.
This is what a waste-free lunch looks like. There's no plastic, and if there's anything, it's compostable or reusable containers, just like this. And if you get a waste-free ticket, you can write down your name and then your teacher's code. And then a safety will grab your ticket, and it'll put it inside of this jar.
Because what Hayes does is being waste-free and inspires a lot of other schools to be waste-free too.
Like how Ivan was saying, like little kids at Hayes, when they learn that when they use reusable containers, it gets like them excited because like they might win something. But when they grow up, they could be like, oh, I can't believe it. I just realized that I'm still using reusable containers every single Wednesday. Well, I mean, I'm not getting a prize anymore, but it's still really good for the environment.
We compost. Our entire school composts. The compost truck comes, they empty out the bins into there, then they turn it into soil.
Kids coming over with their composting trays, putting them in the compost bin, and then they're putting the trays in the stack. And they put their garbage in the trash.
Styrofoam is bad for the environment because all it does was crumple apart. It doesn't like decompose like our new trays do. So that's why we wrote a letter, and now the whole district has compostable trays.
I think everybody should learn of this so everybody can just compost. Make your own compost station in your house because not always you do need to throw away your food. You can just compost it and throw it away outside so everyone can have something to eat, and also it can make better soil for the environment.
Our school does a lot of things for the environment. We compost, we upcycle, recycle. We have pollinator garden, and we also help endangered animals.
We hope every school does it.
The Hayes way!
We are the green team.
We are the green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Save animals.
Save animals.
We are the green team.
We are the green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Share food.
Share food.
We are the green team.
We are the green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Go waste free.
Go waste free.
We are the green team.
We are the green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
The mighty, mighty green team.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Compost food.
Compost food.
We are Girl Scout Junior Troop 77225, and for our Bronze Award, we learned about the ethical treatment of animals and want to educate and inspire others. Animals have often been used for human entertainment and haven't always been treated well.
In the past, many zoos mistreated animals by not giving them proper habitats, exercise, or healthy food. Many were kept in small cages and were bored and malnourished. Today, most zoos treat animals better. Many zoos help endangered or injured animals. Then, some get released into the wild, but some need to stay because they can no longer survive in the wild. If you want to be sure you are visiting a good zoo, you can go to AZA or ZAA accredited zoos.
We learned about Ivan, a gorilla who was taken from the wild and put on display. He did not get enough food, space, or company. He was in a cage for 27 years before he got to a good zoo. If you want to learn more, there is a book and movie, The One and Only Ivan.
Please encourage zoos to continue to improve animal habitats and care.
In the past, and sometimes still today, elephants, lions, bulls, and baby calves have been used as entertainment in circuses and rodeos. They often do tricks because they're afraid of punishment. In rodeos, bulls or broncos are often hurt or annoyed, resulting in their jumps and bucks, whereas baby calves are lassoed and yanked down.
We want you to be aware about how these animals may be treated and encourage you to speak up about improving their lives. Animals in aquariums are often used for our entertainment. Are aquariums big enough for sea creatures? Animals deserve plenty of space to live in. Sometimes tanks are not large enough or too boring for the creatures inside. We hope you will help encourage aquariums to provide the sea animals a large enough habitat.
Some animals are used as working animals to improve our lives. We went to Leader Dogs for the Blind and we learned that they train dogs with positive reinforcement instead of punishment. We want to encourage people to use positive reinforcement while training animals too, so the animals are not being hurt or feeling scared. At Leader Dogs for the Blind, the animals will have a choice to train, to help the blind, or become a pet if they don't show interest in the training. This is a good way to treat animals.
At a nature center, we saw a turtle that was taken from the wild as a pet and was not properly cared for. This turtle barely saw the sun and its shell didn't fully develop. Turtles need space to move, a healthy variety of food, and sunlight to develop properly. The turtle is now cared for at a nature center since it would no longer be able to survive in the wild. Please don't take animals from the wild unless you have researched their needs and can provide the correct diet, habitat, and exercise so it can be happy and healthy.
In conclusion, we wanted to make sure that people know that animals deserve to have a safe, healthy environment and a happy life. If animals are a source of entertainment or are working for humans, they deserve to have enough space, a healthy diet, and opportunities for exercise and enjoyment. If you are going to get a pet, please make sure you learn about a proper habitat and diet, how to train it kindly, how much exercise it needs, and how long it lives so that you can be prepared for the commitment of caring for an animal in the best way possible.
Thank you for watching, and please share this video to help more people learn about proper animal care.
Hi, I'm Azra.
And I'm Seilu.
And we are the hosts of the Smith Nightcast. The Nightcast is a video podcast series where we share monthly news about Smith Middle School.
We've done several interviews with both staff members and students.
We have a lot of fun conducting these interviews.
The Nightcast allows us to broadcast information in an easily accessible and interesting way.
It can also help students and staff feel more connected to current school events and topics.
We hope you'll tune in for our next episode. Thank you!
Did you know that I get up every morning excited to teach? By midday, that excitement has evolved.
Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing like a classroom documentary.
Oh, I've got this for you in case you need it.
If you need a sound fact, I'm available. I work pretty fast and keep.
Her name is Maple, and she gets really nervous in front of the camera.
Do I have to do this? Does it mean we get to miss book report day today?
Do you want one? 2? I have plenty.
I don't like this background. Change it.
Are you recording this locally to the cloud? Because if something important happens, you're going to want offsite backups.
Oh yeah, I'm a new student here. Everybody's been really nice.
I'm glad you're filming. Evidence is important.
Honestly, it's more than just a group of students. It's a classroom.
So in this book, Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover, it follows a girl who keeps getting put in a box by people around her, even though they don't really know her or what she's been through. Most conflict could have been avoided if people just stopped and listened. So what this book is trying to say is, give people a chance, learn their story, and who knows, you might just find a new friend.
Cindy, that was insightful. You made connections beyond the plot. Exactly what I asked for. Which means you're either a very good student, or I'm a very good teacher. Book report day is a tradition. We celebrate reading, speaking skills, listening skills, and resilience. It's also extremely revealing. You can learn a lot about a student by the book they choose. Their effort level, their priorities, their willingness to challenge themselves. Some students choose wisely, others choose comfortably. And some, well, as I used to say when I was a kid, could probably use a nice metaphorical kick in the pants. Metaphorical, of course.
My book is The Mozart Season, which is basically being talented and misunderstood, like me. It is a fascinating subject, like me. Hey, maybe this documentary should be about me, okay? Maybe? Think about it. My book is Framed. It's about solving mysteries with logic, which is important because, frankly, most people don't have it.
My book is The Wednesday Wars. Look it up if you want to see what it looks like. It's pretty lame. Book report day is pretty lame. I thought I knew what torture was. Turns out it's watching people emotionally project into paperback novels. Now that is torture.
Hey, my book is Stargirl, and wait, how many people are going to watch this? Because if it's a lot, I want you to include my Insta handle. Lola is the bomb 228. You got that?
My selection is Attachments, a narratively efficient exploration of surveillance-adjacent systems, parasocial...
Yeah, it's like emails, feelings, and computers.
Precisely.
You know, that is such a great book for you, Alan. And for my pick, I chose Everybody Poops. You know, like, everybody likes to focus on what makes them different, but I like to focus on what makes everybody similar. And what's no greater common denominator than everybody poops?
That is biologically and mathematically accurate.
You can say that again.
That is biologically and mathematically accurate.
That was a figure of speech.
I concur. Mine was a satirical remark.
Ha ha! I've got you. You know, who invited the jokester here?
This book is about giving, and I can relate to that because I'm a giver. The tree gives because it cares. That's like me. I'm always thinking of other people. And sometimes you give so much that people forget you're a person too. Are you serious?
Anna, that was unkind. Casey, I also want to talk about your choice. This is below the reading level we agreed on. And while I admire efficiency in theory, you're capable of more than this.
I thought you were so brave, Casey. Yeah, you did so good. I almost cried.
Is this the cherry one? Gross.
I thought you liked cherry.
Now I hate it. Give me another one.
I only brought cherry because you said the other one made you nauseous.
Now you make me nauseous.
Miss Soho really has it in for Casey.
Yeah, she's always targeting her.
And Casey's under a lot of pressure right now.
Cheer tryouts are coming.
Head cheerleader.
Yeah.
And that's why being different is actually the most powerful thing you can do. Okay? Thanks, chat. Remember to smash that like button. Okay, signing off. Educational content only. Love and respect, Miss Soho. Oh wait, hold on, chat. Let me end with showing you our class pet 6-7.
Lola, please stop with the dramatics. Your presentation is over.
He's missing.
I'm sorry, who's missing?
6-7.
6-7 is our new class hamster. I thought it'd be a good idea to let the students vote. You know, a lesson in democracy. I was wrong. They voted 9-1.
6-7 is a terrible name. So lame. I wanted to name it Kafka because it lives in a cage and spends all day pretending it has a purpose.
I wanted the class pet to be a horse. Miss Soho said it was unreasonable. You know, they do make miniature ones.
I think it's kind of sweet that the class has a hamster. I had a hamster once. His name was Barney. He died.
But, hamsters have a life expectancy of 2.5 years. We were on Barney's 6th birthday and his 4th hamster wheel when he passed. So honestly, he had a good long life.
Where were you before school?
Wait, can I have a lawyer present?
Only if you're guilty.
Oh, then yes, absolutely.
I knew it! You took 6-7.
No, I'm just guilty of thinking you're crazy.
Guys, I don't want to say this, but something really traumatic just happened.
A hamster's run race is extremely limited, and outside the cage brings multiple lethal variables.
Yeah, we need to figure something out. How about the security camera over there?
The hardware is intact, but the system hasn't exactly recorded data in months.
Yeah. Can you maybe, figure something out? Alan?
Affirmative. I'll begin diagnostics.
I mean, it's obviously Cindy. She's new. No one really knows her. And who knows where she came from? She could be a hardened criminal, for all we know. Just saying. Yeah, she's the new girl.
Rumor has it she was captain of the cheerleading team at her old school.
Oh, don't tell Casey.
I sort of already did. Yeah, she's not happy about it.
Yeah, I was captain. I transferred from St. Bartholomew Academy for the volleyball program. Cheer wasn't challenging enough. Oh yeah, and I didn't steal the hamster.
All right, until we have more information, in the immortal words of, I don't know, someone, the show must go on.
Not so fast. I need to speak to a student.
She's right there. Me?
No, I need...
Does she know I was with you last Friday night?
No, I'm looking for Lola is the bomb 228.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm cut.
It appears she did it for the likes. I mean, you got to respect the commitment.
We got calls about your post.
Good calls?
You scream and then cut the video.
Cliffhanger.
It's a hamster.
A beloved hamster.
You made it sound like a felony. Maybe next time say tiny rodent.
Tiny rodent crisis. That's actually pretty good.
No, just tone it down. Now because of this, I have paperwork. As a school officer, my priority is the safety of the students, and technically all living creatures on campus. No, you have to put your phone away. So while a missing hamster does warrant an investigation, my superiors wouldn't allow it. I might have to go rogue.
And that's why Charlie and the Chocolate Factory teaches us that sharing is important. I brought chocolate.
Miss Soho, I spoke with her, and her phone privileges have been suspended for the rest of the day.
Hey!
Good luck with your investigation.
How's the investigation going? Yeah, I have a theory. I've eliminated one person from the suspect pool. Me.
I think it's hilarious. I mean, assuming he's okay. Who knew a missing hamster could cause this much drama? I mean, you picked a great day to film. It's a real whodunit.
Cindy did it. I know it. You know, I heard she killed her last hamster and wanted to replace it with this one. She probably wants to kill this one too. I really despise her. Yeah, we think it's Cindy.
Yeah, it just feels like her fault.
Honestly, if it were me, I'd run away too. Probably because this class is lame. But I don't think he can survive the school for long outside of that cage. I barely can.
I don't know who took 6-7, but I really miss him. I remember the first day when we all got him.
Oh my goodness.
Felt like we all had something to take care of together, you know? What are you doing?
I'm cross-referencing dormant system logs, residual cache memory, and timestamp power cycles.
Is that good?
Alan, you're up.
You'll see.
Alan's a great guy, but he's way too advanced for this school. Like, emotionally he's with us, but intellectually he's not.
In attachments, the protagonist monitors communication systems to find patterns others would often overlook, which inspired me to apply similar methodologies to our current investigative dilemma.
Alan routinely operates at a level that exceeds my understanding, and I have a master's degree.
I don't understand anything Alan says, but I like the way he says it.
By reactivating dormant recording protocols and reconstructing residual cache data, I was able to restore partial footage from the security cameras.
He did it! He cracked the security camera.
I know I'm not supposed to, but this is way too good to miss.
That's fake. It's obviously AI.
This morning I thought I saw Casey leaving the room holding something.
That's not true.
And is that why you wouldn't let us near your locker this morning? You said you needed space.
And that I smelled like a horse. For the record, I thought I heard faint animal noises when I passed Casey's locker.
That's absurd.
Casey, take me to your locker.
Okay. It's a prank. April Fools.
Well, this just proves not everyone is a comedian.
I knew it was Casey. Not emotionally, logically. The motive is clear. Smear Cindy. The opportunity was there. She got the keys because her dad's the janitor. The hamster noises were consistent. This was never a mystery. Oh, and it's not even close to April.
Man, you really did it.
Analysis complete.
Every situation is a learning opportunity. Some lessons are academic, some are social, and some are about understanding that actions have consequences. Even when you say the word prank afterwards.
I'm sorry. I thought it would be funny. Now I know it wasn't. I guess I just wanted to teach everyone something. Just because you're popular?
Nope. No. Just quit while you're ahead, Casey.
Here's a good one. Why did Casey kidnap 6-7? Because she wasn't disliked enough. Problem solved.
Next steps? Officer Price says I'm not allowed to press charges. I'm going to appeal, of course. This injustice will not go unpunished.
At first, I thought 6-7 was lame, but now, I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool.
I just didn't think she would do that.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys coming to my concert tonight?
Well, we were gonna help Casey clean her room, but now
we're not.
Sasha, welcome.
Cool.
I learned a really valuable lesson today, and that is you can't rely on your friends.
I don't think I'm too cheer anymore. My parents said cheerleading would help me make new friends. But I already have friends, like Alex and Sam and Anna.
Wow.
Even Ash.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
And horses are my friends, too. I think I'll join equestrian. Why didn't I think of that before?
I still can't believe she blamed me. Well, I'm just glad everything's back to normal. So, cheer tryouts are next week, right?
Casey didn't want me to try out for head cheerleader. She said I couldn't do backflips. And I can do backflips. I can do great backflips. Next week's going to be interesting. Hey, thanks for helping find 6-7.
Nice.
Previously, a Hershey Kiss was ranked 57th on my list of favorite candies. However, given today's context, it is elevated to the 1 spot.
Welcome home, 6-7. Also, I'm sorry I exploited your disappearance for likes. So, would you be open to doing some brain partnerships? Oh, well, let's talk about it tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Today really revealed a lot about who we are, but I don't think Casey's a bad person. I don't know if anyone's a bad person yet. I just think some of us make bad choices sometimes. It happens. So what do we do next? I think 6-7 would want us to forgive each other and move forward. Besides, it's hard enough being in 7th grade.
Sam!
Oh, sorry.
If the Detroit River could sing, it might chant Wawiyatanong, Wawiyatanong, where the water curves around. In French, it sounds like Detroit. It means the straight through Detroit and straight through our hearts. Belle Isle means beautiful island. I wave when I flow by. There's the Riverwalk. You can walk and talk, bike and hike, or run for fun, from pollution to solution. If the river could sing, it would sound like rap or jazz, or it would sound like Motown. To me, it's my town. It might sing, "Oh, Canada, our home and native land." I see a new bridge. How are you doing, Gordy? Your bridge will connect us all again.
Wakey, wakey, it's time for school. Come on. You are disgusting. Oh no.
Achoo!
Hey guys, I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Okay, is it okay if I watch TV and have some of these jelly beans?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. You might need to brush your teeth after, though.
Okay.
Dad,
What is it?
I think we might be out of tissue.
Okay.
Achoo!
millions of fish in the Great Lakes, and they need a safe place to live, which is why we need to keep the Great Lakes clean. Michigan and Wisconsin work together trying to protect the Great Lakes, especially Lake Michigan because both states connect to it. The Sierra Club of Wisconsin wanted people to pay more attention to the fish in the Great Lakes. Jadine Sonata, who works with the Sierra Club of Wisconsin, explained why the Great Lakes are so important. They contain 1/5 of the world's surface fresh water, so they are an invaluable source of clean drinking water for millions of individuals and support a wide variety of wildlife. And the Great Lakes are culturally significant for indigenous communities who have relied on them for centuries. The Wisconsin Sierra Club made a challenge to try and break the Guinness World Record for the most origami fish. They wanted to do something creative and uplifting because we can all use something positive in our lives, and landed on this art project that would be easy to share with others. Anyone could help, and the idea spread very quickly. Their goal was to make more than 18,303 origami fish. We made a bunch and mailed them to Wisconsin. So did a lot of other people. They greatly surpassed that goal. 86,262 origami fish came from all over. Jadine was amazed at the response. She had no idea so many people from across the country would join in. She said putting the displays of all the origami fish together was incredible and very moving to think about just how many people were a part of Fish for the Future. I asked Miss Sonata why should Michigan and Wisconsin work together. She explained that even though Michigan and Wisconsin are two different states, the water, air, wildlife, and people in the area move freely across the border. People living in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Canada are all working towards the same goals: to protect the Great Lakes, our climate, and support tribal sovereignty. And we're stronger when we work together. I decided to learn more about Great Lakes fish. The sturgeon is a huge fish that has been in the Great Lakes since the time of the dinosaurs, and have not even changed very much. They have looked the same for 66 million years, all the way to what we call 2026, and they need a safe place to live for another 66 million years. So what's the best thing people can do to help? Don't let pesticides or other pollutants get into drains that lead to rivers and lakes. Don't let trash, especially plastics, get into the water. Be a smart gardener and use native plants and less fertilizer. You can also make an origami fish and think about the sturgeon and all of the fish for the future. This is why everyone needs to keep the Great Lakes clean and beautiful for everyone to enjoy.
You could learn from that video, to be honest. That was quite good. Really enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy the films? It's so nice to have the stars and directors in the room. It's a big night for Hollywood and Detroit. I dig this. So let's go ahead and hand out these awards and celebrate this beautiful work that we just watched in this gorgeous theater all together. Students, when I call your name, come up on stage via the door stage left. So you can see it right over here where that exit sign is, and they are waving, and that is the place to go. Our DAF team will be there to help you, and then you're gonna step on stage, take a bow, and pose with your trophy. So our festival photographer, Gerard Clark, give it up for our photographer, can take a very nice photo of you so you've got that keepsake forever. Parents and teachers, if you could please stay seated. We'll have these photos available on our website free of charge, and that will allow us to move through everyone quickly and be sure that everyone gets their proper time in the spotlight. There should be plenty of time after we wrap things up for more pictures with your kids, and feel free to use the step and repeat background that you saw in the lobby with the director's chair out there as well to get some more photos. Also, all certificates for excellence and honor and merit are organized by school and should be picked up in the lobby before you leave today. Now, they have names phonetically spelled out for me. I will do my absolute best to pronounce everyone's name correctly, but please give me your grace and elegance as we go through this together. Can you do that for me? Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Let's get into it. Let's get going and have you come up to receive your trophies. Clemmy's first day of school, Adriana Maddie from Baker Middle School in Troy, teacher Colin Quinn. If you guys want to start heading up there, give them a round of applause as well. Come on. We did, but they didn't really get up. Yeah, so just a reminder for anyone that's going to be coming up and accept award, please go ahead and head over to that exit sign and start getting lined up. So we've got you ready, and we'll keep it moving here. Absolutely incredible range of films that we saw today. Very inventive, very, very cool to watch. We've got our first awardees coming out here to celebrate and get their photo taken. Let's go ahead and give them that big round of applause one more time. Adriana Maddie, Baker Middle School. '26 Bates Animation Showcase. We've got a ton of names here. Maina Raji, Emily Wimbley, Mila Williamson, Dakota White, Morgan Stewart, Grace Smith, Christina Ross, Lauren Prempe, Aaron Jennings, and Alyssa Anderson. Bates Academy, Detroit Public Schools, Aaliyah Tolbert, the teacher. Give them a big round of applause as this gang gets going and we find our rhythm of getting people up here on this stage and they get their awards. And shout out to Aaliyah Tolbert. That name gets read a lot. Does some great work with Bates. Elia, thank you. It's going to take a village to get the pronunciations right, so I appreciate that. Elia. Give it up for him one more time. Your Mind is a Garden. Anman Trong, Jax Garza, Kaylee Martinez, Christian Badanuku, Byron Center West Middle School. Janine Campbell is the teacher. Round of applause, please. The Classroom, Addie Dahlstrom, Annabelle Wiley, Harrison Gogler, Hannah Woldrick, Mika Hubble, Maribel Conway, Piper Oland, Piper Williams, Ruby Quiser, Sophia Kramer, and Teddy Weaver. Forest Hills Eastern Middle School, Chad Kramer and Laura Balaskas, I believe. Give it up. The Hayes Way. I really dug this one. That was really, really great. And is stuck in my head now. Green team. This entry won a first place award, elementary school level, for the Planet Detroit Environmental Awareness Special Category, receiving a cash prize of $100. And here from Planet Detroit, Isabel Tavares. Planet Detroit does fantastic work. Awesome that you guys are here. I love it so much. Can we get the green team song one more time from the live crew? They're too focused right now. They're too dialed in. Congrats to our students, Ellie Butler, Bennett Fish, Ivan Lazan Acosta, Mila Post, Rain Dunn, Avery Peoples, Toby Nicholas Waisaki, Aurora Wiltfong, Hayes Elementary School, Christine Lakatos. The Hayes Way. Hayes is well represented in the house tonight. Thank you. You can shout anything at me. We're going to do this together. Oh, thank you. Let's keep going here. It's Not an Adventure by Wesley Peets, Oxford Virtual Academy, and Way Wisdom Homeschool Group, Alex and Jessica Thomas. If the Detroit River Could Sing, Adriana Alexander, Royal Oak Middle School, the teacher, my friend, Annette Frank. And you're not going too far. Fish for the Future. This entry received the Michigan Waterways Award from the Michigan Maritime Museum, which includes a cash prize of $200, a family annual pass to the museum, a gift certificate to the museum gift shop, and that film is going to be played in a future museum exhibits. Adriana Alexander, double duty, the back-to-back. Again, Royal Oak Middle School, Annette Frank. The Jolly Fellows Visit the Huron River. This was pretty great too. This entry is awarded the Captain's Choice Award from the Michigan Maritime Museum, and they receive a family annual pass to the museum, gift certificate to the museum gift shop, and the film played in a future museum exhibit. This entry also was selected for the first place award for the Planet Detroit Environmental Awareness Special Category with a cash prize of $100. Again, from Planet Detroit, Isabel Tavares. Give it up. Soleil Miles, Fiora Ikshleen, Felix Fiore, Amina Singh, Lillian Bissall, Rudolph Steiner School of Ann Arbor, Calissa Tucker is the teacher. One more time for them. Yep. Give it up one more time for him. And thank you guys for being so supportive of the students today. Smith Nightcast Commercial, Azara Yildiz, Siwoo Kim, Smith Middle School, and Troy Thomas Butcher is the teacher. Give it up for him. Round of applause. Nice work. The Ethical Treatment of Animals, Isla Burns, West Middle School in Rochester Hills. Adam Burns is the teacher who will be accepting the award on their behalf. Give it up. It's our oldest student today, super senior. And there you have it. One more big round of applause. Congratulations to all of this year's festival Best of Show awardees. And I want to ask all the students who entered a project into the festival this year to stand up and be recognized one more time. Give it up for them. Whether you place Best of Show, Excellence, Honor, or Merit, you should all be very proud of the hard work and creativity it takes to make these projects and to have the vulnerability to submit them and have them be seen in this gorgeous theater on this beautiful screen. And remember, what wins at one festival may not even place at another. So keep entering, keep making this work, and believing in the stuff that you're doing, because it's going to be the foundation for what comes next. I want to thank all the people who worked on the festival this year, all that you can see in this theater, and a lot behind the scenes, who volunteer their time and make this possible and support these students and give them this space. Please give them a huge round of applause for everyone that makes the oldest student film festival in the country run on time. All teachers have received the judging forms for every entry. Please make sure you get those to the students so they can see the comments from the judges and maybe get some insight into their work and grow from that. And please remember to pick up your school's certificates for all award categories in the lobby. You can check out daftonline.org for more information and how to support the media teachers and the students. If you enjoyed this event and you want to have a hand in it to make it go even further, please become a DAFT member. Your membership supports the festival and all that DAFT does throughout the year. Thank you guys so much for having me on the stage and sharing this with you. Congrats again, and we can't wait to see you next year for the 59th Michigan Student Film Festival. Thank you guys so much, and congrats to all the students. Again, one more round of applause, please.